Well, if you've just tuned in on Facebook Live, that was the new Losi Pro Moto MX. Thing was a lot of fun out in the parking lot, but it's a little tight for the inside track, I think.
Sean Smith.
So we are gearing up here for race number 1, 17.5 two-wheel drive. Got a full class of these cats tonight. Got Hector, Vinny, Owen, Sean, Jonathan, Colin, Alex, and Skylar Bergeron. And if you are in 17.5 four-wheel drive, I will need you out there to marshal. Right on. Thank you, Tristan. Track
Jonathan
is open, and I will need one more marshal out here. If you are in 17.5 four-wheel drive, need you out there to marshal.
Vincent Ringler.
Or I could use a volunteer out there to help out Gary. If I can get one volunteer, be greatly appreciated. Watch the straightaway. Watch straightaway. There he is. Straightaway is closed, drivers. We got lineup going to be Hector on the 1. Vinny on the 2, Owen 3, Sean 4. We're missing a few drivers here. Hang on.
Skylar Bergeron. Colin Clark.
Well, Skylar, you're in the back. Sean 4, Jonathan 5, Colin 6, Alex 7, and Skylar on the 8. Alrighty then, drivers and marshals, we are live in less than 5. We are off and running. Oh, big collision off a first double. These guys going to try to sort themselves out. It is Jonathan leading the way. Skylar nice and patient on lap 1. Up into the 2 spot with Alex right there in the 3. There's Colin 4, Vinny in the 5. Race leaders across the line coming down the straightaway. Keep it going, Jonathan. Race leader across the line down the straightaway, the white, pink. Followed by Skylar 2, Alex 3, Colin 4. Vinny not far behind in the 5 spot. Watching the midfield. It is Colin up to the top spot now. They orange nose, blue back, followed by the white, black, yellow down the straightaway in the 2 spot. Jonathan making a mistake there in the midfield. Watch straightaway, watch straightaway, watch straightaway, go outside, outside, outside. Clear. Okay. Just be mindful of the faster drivers around you. Leaders are coming around. We are just about halfway through. It is Skyler out front and across the line, throwing down an 11-2 inside on straight inside. Got Colin running in the 2 spot. Vinny 3, Alex 4, John, or make that Owen into the top 5. Jonathan falling down to the 6 with Sean 7. Hector rounding out the field. Already coming up onto our final minute. Was Vinny up into the 2 spot now, making the move on Colin. That is the closest battle out there coming across the line. If you see orange and blue, got Alex not far behind in the 4 spot. Owen rounding out the top 5. Watch the straightaway, watch straightaway. About 40 seconds to go. Got race 2, the 21.5 two-wheel drives coming up next. About 10 seconds to go. White flag is out for most of these guys. It's like Owen making the line. Sean need not. Sean, you are done. That is everybody across the line. Thank you to my marshals and my drivers. If I could have one of you guys blow off the track, please. It's Colin taking 3rd. Vinny 2 with Skyler taking round 1. So I should have no shortage of marshals in this race. So you got another pretty full heat of drivers. 7 cars in this one. Got Jeffrey, Eli, LT, Hayden, Michelle, Tristan, and Tim.
Eli May.
Thank you, Gary.
Jeffrey Moore.
What? Oh.
Tristan Humphrey.
Yeah. I know. I was probably watering it. All right, track is open. Track is open. Thank you to all my marshals for getting out there. That is Michelle.
Michelle.
That is Tim.
Tim Carr. LT.
It's LT. And just waiting on Hayden. He's up on the stand. Carr is getting prepared for the battle. Watch the straightaway. It's going to be Jeffrey on the pole. Eli 2, LT 3. Hayden will take the 4. Michelle 5. Tristan 6. And Tim will take the 7.
Hayden George.
Got Hayden, you are on the 4. Yep, there you go. All right, we've got a grid. Drivers and marshals on the sound of the tone. We are off and running. A lot of pretty fast drivers here in this one. Couple of mistakes going down off the first double. It's a good start for Jeffrey Moore. Got LT right there in the 2 spot. Eli 3. Hayden 4. Tristan up into the top 5. The race leader coming up onto the back end of the pack. He's got the white, purple. Got LT. He's got the black and white. Now beat it. Eli miss a lap? Nope. All right, first minute down, still lots of time to go. Race leader over that middle double. White, purple coming across the line. LT not far behind. Down the straightaway for LT, the black with the yellow wheels. Got Eli in the 3, black and yellow. Tristan 4. Hayden 5, Tim 6, and Michelle. Watch straightaway, do not stop on the straightaway. Good job, marshals. We have got about 2 more minutes to go. Jeffrey down the straightaway. He's got almost a lap up on the field. Tristan now runs in the 2 spot. LT having a horrendous lap. Eli 4, Hayden 5, Tim 6, and Michelle rounding out the field. Oh, yeah. Minute 30 to go. Here comes your leader across the line. Jeffrey Moore, 13.5. Tristan throwing down a 13.1. Starting to gain some ground on your leader. Down in the middle. Right behind you, Jonathan. Somebody. So we got just under a minute. Hang in there, Marshals. Yeah. Help me, Tom Cruise. Seven. About 30 seconds to go. Oh, and that is time. Hayden, you got caught. Hayden, you're done. Tristan, Eli. Claps. And that is everybody. Thank you, Marshals. Thank you, Marshals. And thank you, Marshals. It looks like we're only waiting on our race director.
Steve Foley.
Hey, Vinny. Vinny, say, I love crepes. I'll break your arm if you don't say it. I love crepes. Hey, Vinny. Can you
Jeremy
check on Colin
Wilson-Dinger.
Clark back there? He's a little special.
Sean Smith.
All right, guys, let's go ahead and get my marshals out from that last race. I need my marshals. David, you jumping in this one? All right, we're going to register and add driver.
David Miller.
All right. Tristan, right under me, please.
Jared Deluge.
Let's see, Michelle, can you come down here and help right here? Please. All right, guys, straightaway's closed, straightaway's closed. Jeremy on the 1, Jared 2, Steve 3, Sean 4, and David Miller in the 5. Yes, please. All right, let's see. We got a grid. Less than 5. Oh, wait. Hang on. Less than 5. Jeremy holding it together. David Miller, huge off the straightaway. Gary Weaver in the 2 spot. Steve Foley in the 3. Jeremy running a nice clean line. Gary Weaver up and over the dot. Oh, Jeremy's going to get it on just a little bit. Nah, Gary's not close enough to capitalize. Oh, Jeremy leaves the door open. He's going to allow Gary and Steve by as Steve gets into him. Steve waits, no harm, no foul. That's going to allow Gary Weaver to have a little bit of a lead. Rear end of Gary's car looking awfully loose. Oh no, we got carnage right by me. That's going to be Steve Foley in an upside down as he pops the body off. That's going to put him almost a lap down to Jared. We got Gary Weaver in the 1, a.k.a. Jared Deluge. Sean Smith in the 2, David Miller, your late entry in the 3. Jeremy in the 4, and Steve Foley rounding out your field in the 5. We are 1:15 into this one, drivers. 1:15 in, 3:45 to go. I don't know how to close this window so you guys aren't getting paces this race. .145 into this one. We've still got Gary Weaver out front. Sean Smith in the 2 as he goes across the line down the straightaway. David Miller in the 3 as he's down the straightaway. Jeremy and Steve 2, 3, 4, and 5 all right, separated within about a second of each other. Any mistake is going to cost these guys big time. Could go from the 2 to the 5, from the 5 to 1. Jeremy's the first one to tap out. That's going to allow Steve up to the 4. Steve gets it up on 2 wheels. Jared DeLuge just driving a nice clean line. Jeremy, you do have your leader coming up behind you. When he gets there, please give him room. Thank you, sir. Jared DeLuge, 2.5 minutes down, 2.5 minutes to go, drivers. Steve Foley's the next one on Jared's hit list. Let's see if Jared can do it or if Steve's gonna not allow it. Steve is a good driver. He can hold Jared back. Sean Smith still running clean in the 2. David Miller in the 3. Steve Foley not far back in the 4. Oh, David gets a lucky rollover. That's gonna allow Steve Foley to close the gap just a little bit as Steve jumps the pipe just a little bit tight. Go wide after the double, wide after the double. We are clear. David Miller allowing Steve Foley by. David, you're going to have your leader right behind you. When he gets there, please give him room, just like that. Thank you very much. So Sean Smith in the 2 as Jared jumps straight into a pipe and then gets just side blasted by everybody in the field. Sean Smith in the 2. Steve Foley up to the 3. There is still time. Minute and a half left in this one. Steve can catch Sean. Sean just got to keep it together. Keep running nice, clean, consistent laps. Jared DeLuge got about a half lap lead over second place right now. I have no clue what their pace is. Sean catching the pipe a little bit. That's going to allow Steve to close in just a touch. Steve closing that gap down to about a small straightaway. Sean makes another bobble. That's going to allow Steve even closer. Steve ends up upside down. He's going to have a fast Marshall. 45 seconds left to go as Jared gets it up on 1 wheel. No, we don't bicycle here. We go 1 wheel. Where's Gary Weaver? Gary Weaver, you're about 35 seconds away from setting your new personal record. Steve ends up on the wrong side of the pipe. That's going to cause him to go a lap down to Jared. 20 seconds left to go in this one, guys. 20 seconds left to go. Steve into the pipe again. 10 seconds left. It looks like Jared might make the line for one more. Oh, don't push it that hard, Jared. Yep, you got it. Everybody will be done. That is time on the master clock. David, you're going to be done. Jeremy, you're done. Sean Smith, you're done. Jared DeLuge, you're done. And Steve Foley, that is a race. Thank you, drivers. Thank you, marshals. You got the blowers. All right, cool. All right, guys, we got our 17.5 four-wheel drive. Jeremy, Gary Weaver. Gary Weaver running back-to-back, apparently, huh?
Check-a-doodle-doo, Tristan and Pacheco. Pajenko, you are wanted. All right, guys, I need all 5 of you back out here to marshal. I need all 5 of you back out here to marshal. Right here by me. Whatever. What are you looking for, Pajenko? What? It's literally right here, where it says finish. Where it says finish. Oh. Do. I don't know how to get rid of the little pop-up window. I know how to get it out. I don't know how to put it back. It's usually the same thing. I wasn't gonna fuck this shit mid-race.
Tristan Humphrey, Gary Weaver, Chuck A. Doodle-Doo, Jeremy Jordan, Pacheco,
All right,
Tristan
everybody do a
Humphrey.
lap real quick. Everybody do a lap real quick. Get everybody do a lap. Everybody do a lap.
Gary Weaver, Jeremy Jordan, Chuck A. Doodle-Doo,
All right.
Big Boy,
It is Jeremy 1, Gary 2, Chuck-a-doodle-doo 3, Tristan 4, Pacheco 5 with Big Boy taking the 6. And we are taking a break in between rounds. We will take about a 15-minute break in between the rounds tonight. We'll have plenty of time for Sean to get his tires cleaned. All right. We have got our lineup, drivers and marshals, on the sound of the tone. We are off and running. An aggressive start in the midfield. There you go. That works. That works. Got Gary Weaver. Oh. Could be a capacitor issue. He's got Gary leading the way. Jordan Jeremy Jordan, I should say, in the 2 spot. Chuck-a-doodle-doo. That's a guy in this class he can run away from. Well, Jeremy gets a little loose there, gives it over to Chuck-a-doodle-doo. Ryan right there in the 2. So here comes your leader across the line, an 11-8. Got Ryan in the 2 spot. Jeremy 3, Tristan 4, the big boy in the 5. But Gary's got some time to make up. But you can't do it over driving. 15. And again, we are taking a 15-minute break before the next round. So if you're in 17.5 two-wheel, should have plenty of time. Your leader coming through that middle double. He's got the green, yellow, white nose down the straightaway. Ryan in the 2 spot, blue, pink, and white. With Gary making up ground back into a top 3. Gary's got that green, yellow, white. Oh, down in the back corner. So we are just about halfway through. Oh, watch straight away. Go outside, outside, outside. Clear. Oh my goodness. Scott having to avoid carnage there. Ends up getting tangled up. Jonathan loses his shoe. That will put Pacheco out front. He's got the white, pink, and blue through the middle double. Galero not far behind. Here he comes across the line. It is Gary 3rd, Tristan 4, Jeremy 5, and the big boy rounding out the field. The minute 30 to go. Oh! Watch in the center double. Watch center double. Man, Sean's on top of it. Less than 1 to go. Still Ryan leading the way. He's coming across the line now. So, kind of a rough lap there. Current pace, a 23.503. Chuck-a-doodle-doo in the 2 on a 23.508. Oh, that's the pass for the lead. Big mistake there out of Ryan. These guys will have enough time for one more. Here comes Gary, gaining ground. Time is expired. Chuck-a-doodle-doo down. Here comes Ryan. Not close enough to capitalize. Top 3 all right there at the finish. There's Tristan, Jeremy, and the big boy. All right. Gary taking a close 3rd there. Good comeback from Gary. Got Pacheco taking second with Chuck-a-doodle-doo setting the pace at a 23.509. All right, we will be back at 7:20. 7:20 with round number 2. So if you are in 17.5, you guys will be up at 7:20. That is a negative. That's a negative. That's a negative, Ghost Rider. All right. I will need drivers out of 17.5 four-wheel drive back out there. If you were in 17.5 four-wheel drive, need you out to Marshall.
Colin Clark,
All right,
Jonathan
once
Gamero.
again, if you were in
Skyla Bergeron,
17.5 four-wheel
Sean Smith,
drive,
Alex
I need you out there to
Stroudsburg-Palas,
Marshall.
Owen Jordan, Vincent Ringler,
17.5 four-wheel drive out to Marshall. Or I could use some volunteers. I just need marshals. Got all my drivers checked in. Well, yeah. The lineup is going to be Skyler on the pole, Alex 2, Colin 3, Jonathan 4, Sean 5, Owen 6, and Vinny will take the back. He's right there. Oh, I do need Big Boy out there to Marshall. Over here to help Gary. Yeah. Luis. Well, he put Big Boy, so that's what I'm going to call him. All right, drivers and marshals, we are live in less than 5. We are off and running. It is Skyler going to lead him around. Nice, clean opening lap. No big mistakes. It's going to be that white, black, and yellow of Skyler Bergeron getting turned around. Colin in the 2 spot. Good start out of him. With Sean 3, Alex 4. Here comes Owen in the 5. Watch yourself, Marshall. So that's going to stack up. 2nd, 3rd, 4th. Here comes Owen. Watch the back roller. Clear. It's first minute down. Skyler across the line going 11-5. Here's Colin, 11-5 as well. Alex in the 3, 0-4. Got Sean 5, Vinny 6, Jonathan in the 7. Down the straightaway, your race leader. You know what he looks like. So we are counting down to the halfway point. Watch the back roller. It's clear. Whoa, Jonathan. There it is. 2.5 in, 2.5 to go. Colin down in the middle. He's going to hang on to that 2 spot with Sean and Alex. Having a good battle for the top 3. Got Vinny moving up into the top 5, getting around Owen. A little bobble there out of Vinny. Owen right back at him. Down the straightaway. Ooh, Vinny looking up the inside there. As Skyler a full lap up on the field. So less than 2 to go. Got 21-5 coming up next. We have got 45 seconds to go. Ooh, Skyler, good lap there, 11-4. There's Colin out for his final, running in the 2 spot. Alex 3, Sean 4, Vinny 5. As time expires, Alex, keep it going. Sean, you are done. Vinny, Skylar, Owen, Colin. One more to go. And across the line. Thank you, marshals. Thank you, drivers. Got Alex taking third, Colin 2, and Skylar taking a new TQ at a 26.502. So we have got 21.5 out on the track.
Eli May.
There he is. No, you like that spot on.
Tristan Humphrey. Hayden George. Eli May. LT. Jeffrey Moore. Michelle.
I know.
Tim Carr.
Hey, man, they're Korean. All right, I got all my drivers checked in. Thank you to all my marshals. Let's go ahead and line them up. It will be reversed order. So that is going to be Tim on the 1, Tristan 2, Michelle 3, Hayden 4, LT on the 5, Eli 6, Jeffrey 7, and Hector on the 8. All right, drivers and marshals, we are live in the sound of the tone. We are off and running. It's a slow getaway there for Michelle. Oh. It is going to be Hayden leading them around. Green, black out front. Uh-oh. Down the straightaway for Hayden. Then you got Jeffrey 2, Eli 3, LT in the 4, and Tristan rounding out the top 5. What the? Oh. Crap. There he is. Taking it. There he is. All right. Minute 30 in. We got Jeffrey taking over the top spot. Jeffrey's got good track position out there. The purple-white coming across the line. You got Hayden in the 2 spot, looking good. It's going to be Tristan. Make that LT in the 3. Tristan 4. Hector not far behind in the 5. Oh, here's a big group of cars coming across the line. It's coming up onto the halfway point. Still Jeffrey, Hayden, Tristan, top 3. You got Eli 4, LT 5, Hector 6, Tim 7, and Michelle rounding out the field. Watch getting on the straightaway. That is clear. That was Eli going down. So Hector into the top 5. That battle across the line. The all-white of Hector going against the yellow and black of Eli. Oh, they collide in the air. Got your race leader, that purple-white down the straightaway. I'll get his lap. I seen it, Tristan. The minute 30 to go. It is still Jeffrey out front. Tristan 2, LT in the 3, Hayden 4, Eli 5, Hector 6, Tim 7, and Michelle. 1 minute left to go. Whoa, easy. 30 seconds to go and everybody in the same section of track. That doesn't end well for anybody. Oh my goodness, it's popping off here with 15 seconds to go. Jeffrey's wiping the brow. Says, thank God I'm not there yet. 10 seconds. Oh, and that's going to be time. Let's see who made it. LT, Tristan, Michelle. There is Hector, Tim, Jeffrey, your race winner, and TQ for 21.5. And everybody else. Thank you, marshals. Thank you to my drivers. You got LT taking 3rd, Tristan 2, and Jeffrey Moore, your TQ in 21.5.
David Miller. Steve Foley.
All right, guys, let's go ahead and get us back out here to Marshall. I need my drivers back out here to Marshall. David Miller pulling that triple in 13.5 four-wheel drive, huh? Looks like I'm waiting on Sean, Jared, and Jeremy. Jared looks like he's going to make me announce Gary Weaver again.
Sean Smith. Jeremy
Watch
Hill.
straightaway is clear, straightaway is clear. A triple is not friendly.
Jared Deluge.
Go ahead and give Jared a couple laps, and then we'll go ahead and close the straightaway down. Your lineup is going to be David Miller on the 1, Sean Smith on the 2, Steve Foley in the 3, Jared in the 4, and Jeremy bringing up the rear. All right, drivers, we have a grid. Less than 5. David getting to an interesting start there. Jeff, can you hear me through the speaker? That's a no. All right, we're into our first lap nice and clean. David Miller still on the 1, Sean Smith in the 2. Steve Foley getting it on. That's going to drop him all the way back down to the 5 spot. Jared Deluge from the 4 to the 3 as David Miller ends up upside down in the center. That is a bad spot to crash. Jared gets a little bump and he's going to drop to the 4. So David going from the 1 to the 5. Jared Deluge going from the 3 to the 4. Steve Foley up from the 4 to the 2. We got all kinds of things going on around here. We are 1 minute into this one. 4 minutes to go. We got Jared battling hard with Jeremy. Jeremy gets a little sideways. That's going to allow Jared up the inside. Jared catches the dot. No harm, no foul. Jared makes a nice clean pass up into the 3 spot. He's got his sights set on Steve Foley. Jared is your current TQ. Jared going 27.507 in Q1. Sean Smith on a 27.503. Steve Foley on a 27.510. Jared on a 26.505. Jared going to drop that down. Oh no, Sean Smith ends up upside down. That's going to put him from the 1 to the 3. Steve jumps into the pipe. That's going to close Jared right up onto his bumper. Let's see what their pace looks like as they come across this line. Oh no, they all fall off a 27 lap run as Steve goes down. That's going to put Jared Deluge to the 1, Sean Smith to the 2, and David Miller into the 3. David ends up upside down again. That's going to allow Steve Foley back to the 3. Jared Deluge on a 26.502, so nowhere near his TQ time in round 1. Sean Smith close on the back bumper at the 26.503 as Sean catches the dot going onto the straightaway. That's going to allow Jared half a second worth of breathing room. Jared's got that center line looking mighty pretty. If only he knew how to whip a car. Pokety poke, poke, poke the bear. Jared, I bet you can't triple. Oh, I don't think I can get into his head that much. Jared, can you triple? Watch the straightaway. Go right on the straightaway. We are clear. Jared is not going to send that triple. Jared's out here looking like he's hunting for a Rumble 13.5 four-wheel drive championship next year. Jared is absolutely the worst person in the world to race against at Rumble. Because at like Q3, Q4, he just decides to go fast, and then he like gets second or third one round, and you're like, what the heck just happened? All right, guys, we got 1:45 left. Jared on a 27.510 as he ends up upside down on the straightaway. Steve Foley close to the 2 spot. Steve on a 26.503. Jared's pace going to drop off to 27, I'm willing to bet, this time around. Yep, 26.502. Steve Foley on a 26.503. Sean Smith down the straightaway on a 26.507. David Miller on a 26.510. And Jeremy on a 26.511. So this entire field still on the same lap. If somebody catches you from behind, you are battling them. Watch the straightaway. We are clear. 1 minute left to go in this one, drivers. 1 minute left to go as Jared, the rear end of that car. I ain't liking them Proline tires, Jared. Should probably put some J Concepts on. You might go faster. Watch. Oh, Sean Smith making a bobble. David Miller making a bobble. We got no position changes as Steve Foley tries it around the outside of Jared. We got a battle for the lead with 40 seconds left to go in this one. Jared jumps a little wide. Steve not going to push the issue. Jared jumps wide. Steve back up the inside. Not quite close enough. Down the straightaway they go. Over the single, into the double. Oh, Jared gets it wrong. Ends up upside down. That's going to put Steve Foley to the one spot. 20 seconds left to go in this one. I do not think there is time. However, Steve is on a 26.501. That means Jared's TQ from round one is going to hold as we got 10 seconds left to go in this one. Come on, Jared. Hit that triple. Your pace is already gone, so. Oh, that was a pretty decent whip. All right, here we go. Oh, so close. That is time on the master clock. Steve Foley, you are done. Jared DeLuge, you are done. Sean Smith, you are done. David Miller, you are done. And Jeremy, you are done. That is a race. Thank you, drivers. Thank you, marshals. Please set your car down and come right back out to Marshall.
Tristan Humphrey, Chuck A. Doodle-Doo, Pacheco, Jeremy Jordan, Big Boy, Gary Weaver.
Alrighty then. It is going to be reversed order. You got the big boy on the 1, Pacheco 2, Tristan 3, Chuck-a-Doodle-Doo 4, Gary 5 with Jeremy in the back. Ooh, may need, hey, Steve, can you grab that spot? All right, drivers and marshals on the sound of the tone. And we are off and running. Final qualifier of the night. So it is Ryan leading the way. He is your TQ holder. Got Chuck-a-doodle-doo in the 2 with Jeremy rounding out the top 3. Appreciate you. So here comes your race leader across the line. Scott Galero, 12-6. Got Ryan in the 2, Jeremy 3, that all orange. That's the battle to watch. Coming through that middle double. We got Tristan 4, Gary into the 4 now as Tristan goes for a ride. It's only a minute 30 in. Plenty of time for these guys to sort it out. This top 2 coming across the line, down the straightaway. Jeremy not far off the back of Chuck-a-doodle-doo. Oh, just as I say that, he goes down. Jeremy Jordan out front, all orange, down the straightaway. Got Chuck-a-doodle-doo in the 2. Gary moving up into the top 3. Ryan 4, Tristan 5, and the big boy rounding out the field. Oh, that's not a sound you want to hear. That is front arm has left the chat. Coming up on the 2 minutes left to go. Watch before the front double. It's clear. So here's your leader, all orange down the straightaway. A good lap there, 12-5. Chuck-a-doodle-doo, 12-7. And Ryan, 12-5 as well in the 3 spot. Shaking up to be another photo finish. First and second down the straightaway. Oh, Jeremy. Pull yourself together. I actually got that. All right. Coming up on to 1 minute. It is Chuck-a-doodle-doo. Starting to run away from these guys. And he is on a new TQ run here. 23-504 out front. There's Tristan going a lap down. It is Jeremy in the 2, Ryan 3. Whew, nice move out of Ryan, back up into the 2 spot. 30 seconds to go. Down in the middle. About 10 seconds. Chuck-a-doodle-doo out for his final. Ryan's going to make the line for one more, but that will be it. Once you cross the line, you are done. And one more coming around, and that is everybody. Thank you, marshals. Thank you to my drivers. Got Jeremy taking 3rd, Ryan 2, and Chuck-a-doodle-doo will be your TQ at a 23.502. All right, race fans, we will be back at 8:10. Race 1 at 8:10, 17.5 will be up first. All right, just your final reminder, guys. 8:10, race number 1, 17.5 on the track. All right, let's go ahead and get some main event started. Got 17.5 out on the track. And I will need 17.5 four-wheel drive out to the track. Thank you, Jonathan. Again, 17.5 four-wheel drive out to Marshall. Please. All right.
Sean Smith.
For a few more Marshalls out
Vincent
there.
Ringler.
If you were in
Jonathan
17.5
Gamero.
four-wheel drive,
Owen Jordan.
you know what to
Colin
do.
Clark. Skyla Bergeron.
All right, I am looking for some Marshalls. Right, and I do need a volunteer. I will need one volunteer. I will need some volunteer help. Can I at least get one volunteer? Thank you, Michelle. All right, let's go ahead and line them up. It is Skylar, your TQ. Colin on the 2, Alex 3, Sean 4, Vinny 5, Owen 6, and Jonathan will take the 7. Okay. They didn't count on the screen. Oh, it will. Yeah. All right. Drivers and marshals, we are live in less than 5. And we are off and running. Kind of a shaky start there in the midfield. It is Skylar leading them around. Colin 2. Vinny, nice start up into the top 3. Jonathan 4, Owen 5. Oh, Sean getting a 2-for-1 special, tiptoeing through the chicane. Nice, clean racing so far. We are. Oh, you're good. Here is Skyler across the line down the straightaway. He had an 11.5 that time by minute 30 into this one. Colin trying to keep tabs on him across the line. Orange nose, blue back. And Vinny rounding out the top three, one of the last drivers on lead lap. He's got that blue and orange. It is Skyler down the straightaway, doing what he does best, and that's click off nice, smooth, fast laps. Colin not far behind down the straightaway. It's going to be Vinny in the 3 spot. Alex 4, Sean 5, Owen 6, and Jonathan out early. Watch straight away, watch straight away. Woo. Good feet work. Feet. Oh, watch straight away, watch straight away. Watch straight away. Thank you, Owen. He really watched the straight away. The minute 30 to go. It is Skyler 27.506. He puts a lap up on the field now. Colin had a few rough laps there, and that's all it takes. "45 seconds to go." We have got 21.5 coming up next. Down in the midfield. Owen out for his final. Skyler going out for his 27. Oh, watch straight away. Go inside, inside, inside. That is clear. There's Sean, you were done. Owen, you were done. There's Vinny. And waiting on the rest. That is everybody across the line. Thank you to my marshals and my drivers. Hey, you're welcome. All right, track is open. Track is open. Oh.
Tim Carr, Hayden George, Eli May, LT, Jeffrey Moore, Tristan Humphrey.
All right, got my drivers up on the stand. Thank you to all of my marshals for getting out there.
Michelle,
All right, let's go ahead and line them up. No more laps, please. It's going to be Jeffrey on the 1, Tristan 2, LT on the 3, Eli 4, Hector on the 5, Hayden 6, Tim 7, and Michelle will take the 8. All right, we've got a light up. Drivers ed marshals on the sound of the tone. We are off and running. 5. Oh, right behind you. Is Jeffrey going to lead him around? LT looking for the inside there on Tristan. Well, that time he's going to get it. You got Hector right there in the 4th spot. It's a big mistake there out of your race leader. Puts Tristan to the 1. He's got that pink and yellow. Jeffrey, white, purple in the 2, and here comes Hector. Getting a little loose in the 3 spot, and LT going to join the battle. Got Hayden rounding out the top 5. He's in the shadows of that battle for the lead. It's purple and white out front. The all white of Hector in the 2 spot. Ooh, gets a little tangled there. Things are popping off. Watch the straightaway. Watch straightaway. That is clear. Good job to Colin. His marshalling skills have come a long way. Down in the midfield, couple of cars going in there. It's Jeffrey down. He was your race leader. Gives it over to Tristan. Jeffrey 2. Looks like Hayden. Oh no, make that Eli. Hayden and Hector rounding out the. Oh, hang on. Missed a lap. That's on me. There he is. All right. Just past the halfway point. It is Tristan Jeffrey going at it for the race lead down the straightaway. He got Eli in the 3, Hector 4, Hayden. Make that LT 5, Hayden 6, Tim 7, and Michelle rounding out the field. Two minutes left to go. Top 2 are still going at it for the race win. A minute 30 to go. There's Tristan. Here comes Jeffrey across the line in the 2 spot. And it was Hector, but he went down, goes down again. Still going to hang on to that 3 spot with Eli 4, LT 5. Leader getting tangled up. Here comes Jeffrey. Jeffrey is the race leader at the moment. Another good battle here for the 3 spot. Hector going too far inside. Eli going too far outside. That was a commanding pass there out of Eli. Oh, leader getting tangled in there. Jonathan doing a great job marshaling, getting the leader out of there first. His first and second now have some clear room ahead. Got Eli in the 3, Hector 4, Hayden rounding out the top 5. About 5 seconds to go. Marshall down in the corner. Jonathan, somebody. Oh, and it's gonna be it's gonna be a melee at the line. Everybody coming around at the same time. One more to go. That is everybody. Thank you, marshals. Thank you, drivers. Was Eli taking 3rd, Jeffrey 2, and Tristan takes the win.
Steve Foley. David Miller. Jeremy Hilsendiger.
All right, guys, let's go ahead and roll them out. Let's get some warm-up laps in the books.
Jared
David
Belush.
Miller trying to triple.
Sean
Steve
Smith.
Foley just hit the triple. Let's see, are we going to have anybody pulling the triple in the race? David Miller trying, Steve Foley coming up short. All right, guys, let's go ahead and get them lined up. Jared Deluge, Steve Foley, Sean Smith, David Miller, and Jeremy Hilsendiger. This mouse does not actually reach the start race button, and it's really bugging me. You should fix that, Jared. All right, drivers, we got our marshals. We are going in less than 5. Jared Deluge, let's see if somebody can beat him. He has won every round so far tonight. Steve Foley started in the 2 spot. This could shape up to be a good race. Jared's rear end's a little loose. It's probably that Proline body. All right, we are 30 seconds into this one. Sean Smith, the first one to crack under pressure. He's going to drop from the 3 to the 5 as he goes back into the pipe. That's going to be a costly mistake. Lock it down, Sean. Don't turn 1 into 2. Jared Deluge and Steve Foley having a great battle up front. Both of them are wide open down the straightaway. Jared over the tabletop, into the double, around the mound. And across the line, Jared Deluge, Steve Foley. They are separated by less than, I don't know. They're separated by 0.4 of a second. Let's see what it is this time around. Jared goes in 11.2. Steve goes in 11.9. That's going to open the gap up to 1.1 second. 1:15 down, 3:40 to go. Steve Foley making a few little costly bobbles as we get deeper into this race. Jared on a 28.505. Steve Foley's wing breaking off. That's going to cause that car to get a little interesting as Jared makes a bobble. That's going to allow Steve Foley to the point. Steve has to run over his own wing. Jared's getting beat by somebody with half a wing and more than likely borrowed tires or trash bin tires. One of the two. Jared's bobble is going to drop him back to a 27.507. Foley on a 27.506. 3 minutes left to go into this one. Jared jumps to the inside. Steve shuts the door. Steve is a hard one to pass, that is for sure. Jared getting a little stylish. Steve blocking all them inside lines. Their pace still at 27.506. Oh, Steve jumps to the inside. Jared lands on the pipe. Steve gonna hold the lead. 2.5 minutes left to go on this one, drivers. 2.5 minutes left to go. Down the straightaway they go. Over the double. Across the straight. Into the off camber. Double in the center. Steve gets it wrong. That's going to put Jared back to the 1 spot. Steve gets a lucky bounce. He's going to end up right back on Jared's back bumper. All this battling has allowed David Miller in the 2. Now as Steve makes a mistake, David's going to jump up to the 2, not far behind Jared. David only separated by 1.5 seconds. Steve having a rough lap as he's going to drop all the way down to the 4 spot. Jared in the 1. David Miller in the 2. Sean Smith. Jeremy Hilsendegger in the 3. Steve Foley in the 4. And Sean Smith rounding out your field. We got 1:45 left to go on this one, drivers. 1:45 left to go. Jared around the off camber. Over the double and into the single. Through the chicane. Down the straightaway he goes. That was 11.2 that lap. It looks like his fast lap is a 9.1, so that's inaccurate. Jared getting that little 3-wheel action as he goes down the straightaway, catching that dot. Jared's managed to open the gap up between him and the 2 spot up to 3.5 seconds. Watch straightaway, we are clear. Jared doing an awesome job missing that down car as I did not call it out quick enough. We are under a minute to go, drivers. 55 seconds left in this one. Jared Deluge on a 27.509. David Miller on a 26.502. Steve Foley jumping back to the 3 spot on a 26.509. $35 seconds left to go in this one. 35 seconds left to go. We got 15 left to go. No change in your running order. Jared managed to open that gap up to a 5-second gap. So Jared's got about a half a lap lead over David Miller. David's got a 5-second gap over Steve Foley. That is time on the master clock, guys. That is time. Jeremy, you are done. David Miller, you are done. Steve Foley, you are done. Jared Deluge, you are done. Sean Smith, you are done. That is a race, drivers. Jared Deluge going to take the win on a 27.507. He's going to match his TQ. He's actually going to better his TQ time by 0.07 seconds. David Miller in the 2 on a 26.502. And Steve Foley in the 3 on a 26.507. Thank you, drivers. Thank you, marshals. That is a race. 17.5 four-wheel drive. You guys are up. 17.5 four-wheel drive. I need you guys out here. 13.5 four-wheel drive. I need you guys out here to marshal as well as a volunteer.
Gary Weaver, Chuck A. Doodle-Doo, Pacheco, Tristan Humphrey. Jeremy Jordan.
Yeah, all right. Okay. Oh, it's typical on those TLRs. Isn't that right, Jeremy? Oh no, you got associated. Yeah. All right, all right.
Big boy.
All right, drivers and marshals, we are live in less than 5. Ooh. All right. So far, so good. Couple mistakes there in the midfield. But it is Chuck-a-Doodle-Doo leading the way. He's got Jeremy in the 2 spot. And Tristan rounding out the top 3. About 1 minute down. Lots of time to go. Is Scott doing the right thing there, waiting it out. Jeremy takes over the top spot, the all orange. Got Scott in the 2. There's Tristan 3, Ryan 4. Gary Weaver rounding out the top 5. Still lots of time left to go in this one. Oh, a little bob there out of Jeremy. Will put the Chuck-a-Doodle-Doo out to the race lead. So over that front double. Got Ryan, Gary, Tristan going at it here for the 3 spot. These guys got to work together, trying to track down the leaders. You don't want to fight for 3rd, you want to fight for the win. At least that's how I look at it. Here comes your race leader across the line. Beat it. It is a 25, 5'11" out front. There he comes across the line. Is Ryan up into the 2 spot now. Jeremy 3, Gary 4, the big boy 5, and Tristan falling back. That ain't right. Hang on. Oh, that's because it's not counting his laps. Got about 1:30 to go. Oh, watching the front double. Watch front double. That is clear. Good job, David. It is Chuck-a-Doodle-Doo out front. Ryan 2nd, Jeremy 3. And it's Gary 4. Tristan should be in the 5. Transponder stopped counting a long time ago. .30 seconds to go. It is smooth sailing here for your race leader down the straightaway. He's got at least 3/4 of the track ahead. of Ryan goes across the line, down the straightaway into 2. And it's Jeremy into 3, Gary 4. Ooh. That is the race. Jeremy, you got caught. Chuck-a-doodle-doo and Gary. And the rest of them. That is everybody. Thank you, marshals. Thank you, drivers. It is Jeremy Jordan, taking 3rd at a 23.5 flat. Pacheco in the 2 spot with Chuck-a-doodle-doo taking the win. How do you do? A 24.501. All right. That will conclude our Wednesday evening program. And as you guys are getting packed up and ready to get out of here, please make sure that all trash makes it to the trash cans, and do flip your chair onto the bench. Please and thank you. You're welcome, Gary. It is my pleasure. And a special thank you for Skylar for backing me up tonight, allowing me to race. I do appreciate it.
Alex Stroud-Hopolas.